Hello Aquarius, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Aquarius for the week of January 17th. Now Aquarius, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Aquarius, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, they're trying to scam you, they're impersonating me, please do not get scammed. I also do daily content, or exclusive content rather, on my Instagram, so if you'd like to give me a follow there, there's a link to that in the description below. But let's see what we have here for you, Aquarius. Now, if you watch my content regularly and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. Really helps my channel grow in a big way. Same is true if this is just the first time that you are watching me, and a like of this video is a free way to support the channel. All those things help me grow. So let me go ahead and get everything in view, and then we'll get right into it for you. All right. I think that looks just about good enough to me. You have an excellent reading here, Aquarius, I have to say. So, energy on the bottom, you have the King of Cups. So this is somebody who is potentially dealing with kind of an emotional situation. Reason being is this person is sitting in water. Okay, the King of Cups is sitting in water. Water in the tarot represents and relates to emotions, emotional situations, intuition, inner thoughts, inner wisdom. And the fact that this person's calm, cool, and collected in the water, to me suggests that they are sort of, you know, working through those issues at this time in a really positive way. And in fact, that is the King of Cups' strength. Okay, they are good at anything relating to emotions, water, compassion, feelings, anything like that. And so you're having sort of authority and ownership over those feelings at this time, Aquarius. And I definitely love to see that. King of Cups can also represent where, like, you know, you need to have compassion for yourself. Can also say that if you are a leader or you work for somebody, they lead from the heart, okay? And they are an emotional leader, okay? They'll hear you, they'll not only listen to you, but they'll also hear you. And so you may have those qualities about yourself if you're in a position of leadership, whether that's just with your children or your family or in your workplace, or you may have a boss or a leader who sort of leads from that place. So definitely like to see that. Taking a look here, you know, there's something here where you're sort of almost at the finish line. You're getting a new start here in the future. It's going to be massive for you. Let me tell you that much right now. But it may require a little bit of patience in the interim. And the reason being here is in the middle, you have this Nine of Wands. So this Nine of Wands is somebody who is sort of down on one knee. They're weary, they're frustrated from the battle behind them. However, they don't realize that they are literally sitting at the finish line. They are so ready to cross the finish line and get to the other side. And they're about to win, but they need to sort of get over the hump, right? It's almost like there's one thing that is left for them to do. They are so close. And so when you get the Nine of Wands, it tells you not to give up at this time. This is a card of pushing forward, moving forward. This can represent also potentially you being frustrated around something in your life. This person's a little bit frustrated as well, as you can see. Obviously, they've been they're weary from the battle, and so that could be what you're frustrated about, but it could also be somebody who's frustrating you as well. It can represent you maybe needing to set boundaries in some area of your life as well, but I get the sense that there's a massive new beginning here coming in. I'll get into why in the future, and it's almost like you're just right there. So yeah, I would encourage you to keep going at this time. Now in the past, you have the Two of Cups, the Strength card, and the Six of Cups. So, you know, you may have really met, I'm getting this energy of, I try to bring in information for love and romance as well as career and finance. And you know, this combination for me is really about like past live connections with a romantic partner. It doesn't have to be romantic, but I'm getting this energy of it is. Reason being is it's paired with this Two of Cups here. Two of Cups for me is like the perfect romance. It's the perfect person, perfect partnership or relationship in your life being formed and developed here with this Two of Cups. And the Six of Cups represents someone from your past. Now, I always like to extend that out to your past life. I personally believe in past lives. If you don't believe in past lives, this could be an ex trying to come back in, but I don't get the sense that it is. I get the sense that you've recently met somebody who there's this spark between the two of you where it's like it maybe even have started, it maybe went quickly, like there was something that moved very quickly here for you. It moved fast. And I do feel like if that is the case for you, it's because there's a past life connection between the two of you. And you know, this energy here of the Strength card is Leo energy, but you can think of that as fire as well. And so there's this like sparks flaming, you know, kind of energy, sparks firing type of energy here between you and another. And I get the sense that maybe some of you are waiting. It's like it's going very quickly, I feel like, for some of you. And maybe you want it to go even faster than it already is, but it's almost like this Nine of Wands is telling you to like, hey, there's a reason why there's a pause going on right now. Now, if you're not here for relationships, what's going on here is there could be a business formation or something like this, a person that you maybe work with that's testing your patience. And again, I feel like if that is the case, I get the sense that there's a deeper meaning for that. You can also have past life connections with colleagues, with people you work with, family members, anything like that. Can all come back in this lifetime. And so there's probably a deeper meaning for why you are, there's almost like there's this pause energy, and I get the sense that there's a reason for that. But in the middle, you have the Star, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles here. The Star is your card. This is the Aquarius card. This is one of my favorite cards in the tarot. I have a lot of favorites, but the Star is like a wish come true. Okay, and a wish being granted. This person on the card is a genie, but they're also in healing waters of renewal. Okay, this is a great card to get after you get something like the Tower, because it comes after the Tower. It comes after the upheaval of the Tower. But it also says that, you know, there's hope and optimism for the future. There are good times ahead, and you've begun the work of healing something. The Star represents, like I said, your wish coming to fruition here. With this Nine of Wands, it's like I feel like you've really worked up to this moment here with these two energies, and I get the sense that you will be rewarded here in the future. You have this Queen of Pentacles as well. This is the energy of dependability, hardworking energy, really practicality on a deeper level. This is a card of practicality. And the Queen of Pentacles can indicate that maybe you're taking a look at your financial situation at this time. You may be even reaching out to people who can help you in those areas. But I actually feel like you're making a practical choice, or you're thinking about the practical nature of something in your life. It may mean, for those of you who are for love, around this relationship that has happened very quickly, you may be thinking, okay, we need to be a little bit more practical. For others of you, you're balancing out this sort of star energy of like I want to say like pie in the sky type of energy, and you're kind of balancing that out with earthly practical things. So I definitely like to see that. Now in the future, you have the Two of Wands, the Fool, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is amazing. So I've been talking about how you're getting this powerful new beginning. Well, it's because you have this Fool here in the future. This is the start of the tarot, okay? This is the start of a new cycle, and the Fool really only comes forward when you're ready. I get the sense that you are, okay, with this Nine of Wands in the middle. Definitely something that you've been sort of nurturing and waiting for to have happen, and here it is, right? And the Fool is massive, okay? I can't overstate how big of a new beginning the Fool represents. You know, the Fool leaps forward without knowing if they're going to land or where they're going. They kind of just allow the universe to handle the details and get them to where they need to go. And with this Two of Wands, you're kind of, okay, you're kind of like at this crossroads here, this bifurcation of two paths. And what I guess I would say here is, I think there's this balance of you maybe needing to be carefree, but also not be careless. Okay, so like striving this nice balance of, you know, not everything is you're not going to have all the answers right away, but also, you know, be practical in the areas that you can. And lastly, you have this Nine of Pentacles here as well, which is a card of financial independence, big card of abundance in that you have everything you need. And it's really, you know, you have something that is really sustaining you. and providing for you. It's a big card of abundance, so I like to see that. Now, let's go ahead and start to clarify. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. Drop a comment to let me know what you think. Share this video with a friend, and I really appreciate you being here. You can also sign up for my email list by using the link to my website in the description below. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what else we have here. So you have the Divine Director, intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. I love to see this. This is one of my favorite cards to pull in this Oracle deck. It's been a powerful card for me in my personal life. It's been a powerful card for me when I've worked with others in reading. And so it's very nice energy. You have Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Love that as well. And you have Hilarion, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So basically what I see going on here is with this Nine of Wands, it's not that you're waiting around, but you're waiting for this perfect opportunity, and this Divine Director here is coming in to say, hey, we got you, okay? Like, this is coming, okay? This is coming, Aquarius, and your guides are with you at this time. There will be a sort of a moment here where everything sort of aligns for you, Aquarius. And yeah, okay, so I figured we were going to get this card. You're ready. I knew we were going to get this. I was talking about it before the card even came in. And you also have take action, helpful people. Okay, so what's going to happen here is somebody's going to step in. I wouldn't wait for anybody to save you. That's not what I'm telling you to do. Don't wait for somebody to save you. What I'm saying is there's going to be a perfect alignment period here, and it's because you're ready for this new beginning. Okay, you're ready for this new thing to come in and happen. You've put in the work, you've put in the energy and effort, and now here you are with the Divine Director intervention coming in. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. All right, let's see what other messages are coming forward. Okay, so you have the World, Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so we have a repeating card here coming in for you. So this is, for some of you, this is about, yeah, and it does not surprise me that you got this Knight of Wands. Something, if you're here for relationship stuff, like something has happened very quickly between the two of you. And it's because there's this past life connection here, Aquarius. And now I feel like this situation's going to, like you're both getting the outcome you really want, okay? And I get the sense that this Nine of Wands is just sort of telling you, like, there's a pause, there's a necessary pause between whatever's going on between you two, because it's almost like there's an event that's going to be happening here where you guys have a conversation or something. There's been like a necessary boundary or a necessary pause, but it's ultimately very good. And I feel like some of you are definitely really connecting here in this lifetime. The World and the Knight of Wands, you know, this is a major completion of an event. Those are two major travel cards in the tarot. And, you know, some of you may be like moving at a far distance, whether it's, I don't know about international, it could be, that certainly would be a huge thing with the World and the Knight of Wands. But, you know, it may just mean like if wherever your home country is, like you're moving to a farther place, something like that going on here. But it's definitely very good energy, completion of a cycle. The World completes the cycle of the major arcana, and the Fool begins it, okay, begins the new cycle. And so this is a big theme for you here. You also have this King of Swords, the Nine of Cups, wow, and the Magician. Love it for you, Aquarius. Love this energy. So the Nine of Cups is the other wish card. So you have your card here with the star below the King of Swords. Now you have the Nine of Cups coming in. Also take a note at all of these nines here that we have forming, 999. So Nine of Wands twice, the Nine of Cups. You're right there, right? You're right there at the edge of this new happy beginning for some of you. The Nine of Cups is, you know, luxuries, emotional situations, perfect situations happening, especially with relationships and emotions. It's a card of fulfillment of wishes. Very, very good card. The Magician talks about manifesting something in your life and taking action as well. as you have this other taking action card here. So some of you definitely connecting on that. Manifesting a dream life, okay? You can think of these hopes and dreams here with the Nine of Cups and the Star energy. And the King of Swords is you taking authority over this situation and really bringing this about for you. So I really like that. You have the Hermit, the Death card, and the King of Wands. So yeah, very quick energy here. The King of Wands is the traditional entrepreneur in the tarot. It's somebody who is like the most passionate person in the room, and they're quite successful in whatever they do because of that sort of energy that they have for themselves with this King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you, you know, this new start may be like building that dream business or that dream side hustle or getting that dream job or whatever it may be, finally coming to fruition here. The Death card really just talks about transformation. A lot of people misunderstand, or it's a misunderstood card, and it really just talks about like a big change in your life coming in. It doesn't have to be negative. For you, you have all these positive things around it. You know, with the Fool and the Death card, you're getting a major transformative new beginning here, if I'm putting that all together. And the Hermit talks about, you know, you being on the path of the sage. You know, I feel like for some of you, you've taken time here to find your inner light, okay, that is contained here within the Lantern, and you've used that to build something amazing for yourself, or you're about to in the future. So some of you have like really kind of spent a lot of time developing skills, developing wisdom, and you're using this energy to build your dream life here. What do we have on the bottom? You have the Seven of Cups, so lots of choices and options to make. And I do get the sense that there's this energy coming in here with the Divine Director that's maybe going to help you in that way. But again, I'm not telling you to like wait around for somebody to save you. Like, that's not what I'm saying. But I do feel like the answer you are looking for will be coming in here at some point pretty soon in the future. So let's see what else we have. All right, let's pull some additional messages here. So you have Thief, Change, False Person, Ouch, Despair, Pathway, and Main Male. Interesting. Can we get a clarifier there? Okay, something just went too quickly between you and this other person. It's because you have some sort of karma from your past life that you're now repaying here in this life. But I do get the sense, even though these are the two most challenging cards in this Kibber deck, I'm not as concerned about it as I normally am for you, for whatever reason. And so it may mean that something just happened very quickly here. And yeah, you also have this Pathway card. You know, your true north here, your true destiny is opening up. And I feel like it's, you know, with these double Nine of Wands and now this Nine of Cups, you know, it's definitely not come for free. It's something that you've definitely worked very hard for, and just recognize that you have something good coming in here. So do not stress about these cards. You have a very good reading here. So I love this energy. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and share this video with a friend. I'll see you in the next one.